A huge news story that could change everything for XRP just came out, a staggering $10.27 billion buyout offer. This offer has made waves in both the financial and crypto communities. The buyout is a big deal because it comes at a time when XRP is already making headlines for its potential to change the way global banking works. Besides the huge buyout news, a secret report says XRP could be worth an amazing $20,000 per coin, which is a huge amount for a cryptocurrency that has had its fair share of ups and downs. What does this mean for the crypto market as a whole? This kind of pricing could mean a huge increase in its value. What does this takeover for $10.27 billion mean for XRP's future? If XRP does hit $20,000, what does this mean for investors? How likely is it that this will happen? This news could make XRP one of the most sought-after crypto assets, and it's making people in Ripple Labs and the financial world more generally very worried about what role it will play in future global financial deals. If these predictions come true, it could be the beginning of a whole new era for XRP. It could be on par with some of the biggest banks in the world thanks to this huge buyout and this amazing fair value prediction. Let's take a look at what this all means and how it could happen. We need to forget everything we know about digital currencies in order to fully understand what the $10.27 million buyout and the secret $20,000 fair value of XRP mean. Before you do anything else, you should know what XRP is and how it fits into the bigger picture of cryptocurrencies and money. XRP, which was made by Ripple Labs in 2012, was meant to be it is a fast, cheap digital currency that can be used to make cross-border payments. This is different from Bitcoin and Ethereum, which depend on mining and are often seen as riskier bets. XRP was designed to make foreign money transfers faster and more efficient. Its main goal is to let banks and other financial institutions send money quickly and for a lot less money than traditional methods like SWIFT. XRP's creator, Ripple Labs, has spent years building partnerships with major banks, payment processors, and other financial institutions around the world. These partnerships have helped XRP get a foothold in the financial sector, especially where speed and cost are important. Its ability to settle payments in seconds instead of days using traditional methods makes it a good choice for businesses that do business across borders. As a result, XRP has gotten a lot of attention from the financial world as a real alternative to traditional banking systems. However, XRP's journey has not been easy over the years. XRP has had problems with regulators, especially in the US, where the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) sued Ripple Labs, saying that XRP was an unregistered security. This legal battle has made people uncertain about XRP's future, but despite these problems, the cryptocurrency has continued to grow with more people using it and a strong community behind it. Case study in the world's banking system. This is where the recent news of a $10.27 billion buyout comes in. A buyout of this size, especially from a major financial player, shows that the buyout firm has a lot of faith in XRP's potential. This type of investment shows that the buyout firm believes in XRP's future value and its ability to change the financial world. The leaked report said that each XRP would be worth $20,000. The buyout could be the first step toward making XRP a common digital asset that is used by financial institutions and seen as valuable in the investment world as a whole. As XRP continues to gain credibility and recognition in the financial sector, the $27 billion buyout, and the $20,000 fair value prediction are clear signs that Ripple Labs and its digital currency are on the verge of something big. It's not just about how much XRP is worth as a speculative asset, it's about how it can be used to change global payments and maybe even the way the world does business with money. Deals that have such strong backing. And now that we know about XRP's history and how it became an important part of the global financial system, let's look at the $10.27 billion buyout and what it means for the future of the cryptocurrency. This buyout offer is nothing short of, to put it in perspective, it was enormous. With this kind of buying, XRP would become one of the most valuable cryptocurrencies. This isn't a small deal. It shows that big investors are interested in and confident in XRP's long-term success. A buyout of $10.27 billion makes it clear that a big player in the business world thinks that XRP is an important part of changing the financial sector because it lets Ripple Lab make international transfers quick and cheap. The buyout could be the first step toward making XRP an even bigger part of world banking. It's possible that the company behind the buyout thinks XRP has the potential to change the way traditional banks work, making it easier, cheaper, and faster to pay for things across borders. This much money has been put into XRP, which shows that its value isn't just a guess for years. People have seen XRP as a cryptocurrency with a lot of uses, but it has also been a problem because of its ongoing legal fights and the fact that it's not clear whether it should be considered a security or not. With this $10.27 billion buyout offer, it's clear that investors aren't just betting on XRP as a speculative asset, they're betting on its ability to change the way money moves around the world. This buyout could help Ripple Labs grow even more by forming more partnerships with banks and other financial bodies, which would make even more people want XRP. Moreover, this buyout could pave the way for even more institutional adoption. If big financial players like banks, hedge funds, and payment processors become more interested in XRP, it could make more people want to buy it, which could cause its value to rise significantly. This could cause the kind of price explosion that has been a topic of discussion for years, and that's where the leaked $20,000 fair value comes in. If XRP's usefulness keeps growing and more financial institutions adopt its technology, a price point of $20,000 per coin could be possible. This isn't just a random number, it's based on the fact that more institutions are adopting XRP for real-world use. Once the buyout is complete and more businesses start using XRP for transactions, its value could skyrocket. This is because of institutional interest, the growing need for faster payments, and the fact that there aren't many XRP coins available, which could create the perfect conditions for such a price surge. In the end, this $10.27 billion buyout is a big change for XRP and Ripple Labs. It shows that cryptocurrencies are more than just digital assets. They are now seen as important tools for the future of global banking. It is very likely that the value of one XRP coin will hit $20,000. The buyout is what could set everything in motion as we look to the future of XRP. What could happen for explosive growth is obvious. The $10.27 billion buyout and the leaked fair value estimate of $20,000 per XRP changed the cryptocurrency market and the market as a whole. But what does this mean for XRP's price?